fine people of Equitable. It is your host, Thanos / Tony Stark, Star-Lord, basically the entire MCU, and I am joined as always by the Riddler. Wait, speaking of Riddler, do you have one for us?
Indeed I do. Riddle me this. Where can you finish a book without finishing a sentence?
We must reveal this answer to his hand, but you know what? This is getting too hot. We gotta take this off. So, you got the riddle. Think about that as we're going on, but for now, let's jump into the story.
The Notre Dame offense is back in that USC game that continues after the interception. Now Chris Tyree is hit, breaks the tackle. Now Tyree with some space out in front. Now he breaks through. Here goes Chris Tyree. Nothing but green grass in front, and Tyree in for the touchdown. 82 yards to the house.
5 yards. Play action pass. Slovis setting up. Looking deep. Airing it out. Single coverage. And what a catch as Darius Lassiter pulls it in.
Back to King. Carolina trying to get there. King to his right. Looks back. Now comes Seth. Got to do something close for the end zone. It's caught. Is it a touchdown?
3rd and 3. Memphis. Hennigan stepping up. Chucks it for the end zone. And it's caught.
All right, it was a wild week in college football this week, and another undefeated goes down. The Oklahoma Bummer Sooners. Kansas stuns Oklahoma with a last-second touchdown. They scored with under a minute remaining to take the lead for good. Oklahoma undefeated no more.
No mas. And then on the West Coast, so Utah upset USC last week, so they're feeling really good. But then Oregon comes and nixes their chances at the playoff. See what we did there? And then, so Utah, you're pretty much done. Oregon looking good with only that one loss. So, go Ducks.
Riddle me this. Who's the best team in the ACC? Almost Wake Forest, who only lost by like 30 to Florida State.
Right.
Florida State survived a powerhouse Wake Forest football team in a nail-biter for at least the first 2 minutes. It was really close, and then they absolutely trampled the Deeks and our hearts and everything. So, there you go.
Mentioning power and the Power Stone. That's right. Georgia cruised against Florida in the world's largest cocktail party. I mean, I think Florida needed the Reality Stone to even make it look like a game, but the Bulldogs clearly showing why they are number one, out of control. But most importantly, let's take a look at your leaderboard.
All right, time for the answer to this riddle. Where can you finish a book without finishing a sentence? Prison. Ooh, think about that.
Got it.
Prison. And the top of the leaderboard, Prison Mike. Prison Mike Hippler is now in first place in this pool, 118 points. There are only 6 points to separate top from 9th place. So this pool is really tightening up. In second place, we have a 3-way tie. Drew Kalen, Jaback, and Norval all have 117 points. In 5th place, Coleman Cruz, 115 points. 6th place tie, David Pashko and Mitchell, 114 points. 8th place, Seth Good, all by himself, 113 points. And then Knoxville Know-It-All and Will Webster tied at 9th place, 112 points. 6 points separating top to bottom. Let's go.
That's wild. You love to see it. You love to see the intense competition. But as Kemper alluded to, we are handing out our first badge, and that's right. It is called I'm the Captain Now, because that's right. One Prison Mike has finally risen the ranks and has captured first place. That's right. He didn't just get there himself. He captured it. He took it, and he looked at him in his face and says, I'm the captain now. I'm the captain now. So congrats to Prison Mike. Let's see if he can stay up there. Hopefully he does a little better than those Pirates. But for now, you're the captain.
Look at me. Sure. Look at me. Sure. I'm the captain now.
If Prison Mike is the captain, then someone's got to be the assistant to the regional manager. So these are your current Dwight Schrutes, tied for second place. We mentioned them. Drew Kalen, Jaback, and Norval. They are going to be fulfilling the Dwight role, and we've got some of Dwight's greatest hits for you here.
I have been Michael's number 2 guy for about 5 years, and we make a great team. We're like one of those classic famous teams. He's like Mozart, and I'm like Mozart's friend. No, I'm like Butch Cassidy, and Michael is like Mozart. You try and hurt Mozart, you're gonna get a bullet in your head, courtesy of Butch Cassidy.
I don't know, maybe eventually you'll become the regional manager, or maybe just the assistant regional manager, not the assistant to the regional manager. We'll see.
I don't want to have to deal with it.
And that's why you have an assistant regional manager.
Yes, it is. Assistant to the regional manager.
Same thing.
No, it's not. It's lower. So
It's close.
Just get that whiteout ready to adjust your business cards. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. All right. Coming up next, we got to give out those who are currently streaking. That's right. They're going through the quad, up through the gymnasium. Hopefully KFC is still open, ripping off all their clothes. That is right. For one, Tom, Prison Mike Hippler, Will Webster, Knoxville Know-It-All, and Mitchell, you guys had the longest streak of the season. Well, not of the season, of the week. And in fact, across all of our pools, what was crazy is you all had the same streak of 10. That's right. You all got 10 in a row, and they were all the same games. So maybe we're making it too easy. Maybe we need a riddle over here to give you some more riddles. But congrats to you guys. Bring his black hat. Should be a green hat. Bring his green hat. Let's go streaking. Well done to you four.
Sorry, we're going streaking through the quad and into the gymnasium. Come on, everybody! Come on, Snoop! Snoop-a-loop! Snoop! Stay! No, it's cool. It's cool. I'm cool. Bring your green hat. Let's go.
All right, and I'm almost going blind right now because of this stupid mask, but I'll tell you who was looking a little bit blind this week. Ben Mellon, Blind Melon badge coming out here. I don't know if you guys remember this throwback song from the 90s. Yeah, go ahead, keep going. My life is pretty plain. So, Blind Melon here was a little blind this week. The only person to pick UNLV, they lost.
They lost.
Only one of two people to pick Michigan State, they lost. And in honor of Blind Melon and this album cover where you've got this little girl in a bee outfit, you didn't even take Georgia Tech, who actually did win. They are the Yellow Jackets. They are the Bees. You could have won with that one. Blind Melon.
Blind Melon. All right. Coming up next. Going a little opposite from the bee, and these weren't blind, but you got to get up to the Devils. We're the Devils. The Devils.
Diablo. Dios mío.
That's right, for all you big Seinfeld fans, one David Putty, you know, you got to support the team. You got to get the face paint going on because you were the only ones this week to take those Sun Devils. So give it up to Coleman Cruz, RoboCop, Ben Mellon, you weren't blind here this time, and the Water Boy because you were confident. Yeah, as I said, you got to support the team, get that face paint going, maybe do the chest as well. So give it up for the Devils.
Such an intense scene. So intense.
El Diablo.
El Diablo.
Honestly, I could just watch Seinfeld clips all day, and it literally still applies to everything in everyday world. But we digress. So, Equitable, it's been a great 9 weeks so far. The leaderboard is spectacular. It is so close. Still everybody's game. Watch out for Prison Mike, as he is the captain now. But until next time, Thanos/Iron Man, Tony Stark, and the Riddler are out.